Hi guys, it's our very last month. It's October, and I'm gonna just show you how I would put together all the sashing and then the border. It's just like your basic quilt. I think most of you have the hang of this. The yardage is at the bottom of the screen. We give you yardage on the what am I saying? The page, the website page that you guys have all been going to. That's at the bottom of the screen where you can download all the measurements and sizes for everything. So you basically need a piece that looks like this that fits between your blocks. It's going to probably be 6.5 inches in length to fit your block. This one's a little cut in the corner here. I'll give you a better one. Oh, there's a pristine one. So 6.5 in length. Mine are all 4 inches in width. If you do not like that size, if you want a tighter quilt, you can of course do a much smaller width. So I like this width. I've tried it, and I probably will try it with this same quilt in a bunch of different sizes. Like I was thinking I'd like to do a 2-inch width, so it's just a little bit tighter. So you can play around with that, or you can do it the way I did it, okay? So you're gonna need 6 of these, and they fit right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, okay? So 6 of them, and you're gonna lay it out between each of your blocks. So I'm not going to lay them all out, but you get the idea. So you're going to sew it. You're going to sew this one to this one to this one to this one, and so forth until you have these long strips that you're totally done with. Once you have the strips, then you're going to sash it together with longer white strips. So this is the length of the fabric. So you're going to cut out a 4-inch piece if you did 4-inch like I did between those, and just cut it the entire width of the fabric, and you get a nice long piece. So you're going to be able to do this on 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So like this one, this one, this one, and this one. You're going to be able to put it between each of those and be able to sew all of those together. When you're done with that, then you're going to need to sew the top and the bottom on. Okay, so pretty simple. You can, at this point, if you want to try starting to square it up, you can. I tend to not at this stage. I think it's easier just to square it up once you get to the borders. So once you've put your entire white piece on, you can see I've done just once again a 4-inch piece. I've just kept it sort of consistent here. And it looks like I put cream on the outside. I've got the pink version here. So for the border, you are going to need a little bit longer of a length. So you're going to have to sew together 2 pieces. I believe it's just like a very small amount, like really, really small. So you're going to cut out, and you can see here, see how it's just, you're just missing like that much. So you're going to need 5 strips total to make this happen. And the 5th strip, you're just going to trim off a small amount on both sides to add to those lengths. So what I like to do is I started out by doing the sides. And if you have never squared up a quilt before, all you have to do is you measure the length from this one side down to here, and then the length on this other side here. You take those 2 lengths and you take the average of the 2. And so, for example, if I had 23 inches on this side and I had 22 inches on this side, then what I would cut my border to is 22.5. So something in the middle. And then I would try to ease the fabric on the one side that was longer so that it matched up, and I would pin the whole thing together and ease the fabric on the other side. And then that way your entire quilt is squared up. Then I would do the same thing for the top and the bottom. I would measure it out. If I had 23 on top and 22 on the bottom, because somewhere along the way it got a little smaller at the bottom and bigger at the top, then I would do my length here is 22.5. So I'd cut it down to that, and then I would pin it from the center and from the edges and ease the fabric to make it fit, and then your entire quilt would be squared off. Then I'd go get it machine quilted and bind it. I love personally hand binding, but very often my machine quilter is amazing and will also bind it for me really quick, and she'll just machine bind it, and that's it. Guys, thanks so much for joining me for 2016's Block of the Month. This has been such a fun activity. It's been so fun to see all of your stuff on Instagram and to be able to give you guys fabric and have a good time with it. If you guys want to do a 2017 block of the month, let me know in the comments. Of course, make sure and click on the link, then go visit us, the website, so you can download the entire quilt. We'll try to zip it all together so it's easy for you to download if you ever want to make this quilt again. And we'll see you guys later.